Tonight, KFDM is digging for answers and uncovering new information about the push for a forensic audit in the city of Port Arthur.
We've been following the story since yesterday, and here's how the story is developing tonight. The city's firing of a municipal court employee, now under investigation for suspicion of stealing money and altering court documents, is creating a push for a forensic audit. Council voted against the idea several months ago. At the next meeting, it will vote on whether to take bids for a company to do an audit. The next step, to select a firm and avoid the cost of a referendum to seek voters' opinions on an audit. Now, if council goes ahead with the referendum in November, it would cost $70,000 to $80,000. Tonight, KFDM's Lauren Huet reports those who back the audit say what happened in the municipal court is only adding to their case.
This city is stagnated, and there's no wonder why people have lost faith and trust in their city government.
Robert Troy is leading the group of Port Arthur citizens who want a forensic audit. He says Port Arthur has received federal funding to cover hurricane damage, but hasn't seen many improvements. He wants to know why.
Drive down Proctor Street, and it looks like a war zone. I mean, it is really a war zone. I've been through several wars, and I know what a war zone looked like, and that's what it looked like.
All of our streets are in disrepair. We have dilapidated buildings all across the city. And the city claims that it has money, but we don't see any improvement. So we need to find out exactly what these funds are being used.
Warren Field also supports a forensic audit. He worked on a petition drive to allow citizens to vote on whether they want an audit. Field says the city created obstacles to prevent the petition from succeeding.
Because of the design of the petition, the short imposed time line for collecting signatures, and being ordered out of the city buildings created major problems for us.
Monday, the city announced it fired a clerk at the municipal court. The district attorney's office says she's accused of embezzling funds and altering court documents.
It just reinforced the reason why we were doing it. We really need to have this forensic audit, and it made me know that we're on the right track.
Obviously, this is the first time that money's been missing since I've been here, but it's not the first time that money's been missing in the city of Port Arthur. So that obviously, lends itself to wanting to do a deeper look into our finances.
The new city manager says another court employee brought the suspect to the city's attention. He says they're already taking steps to make sure nothing like this happens again.
Make sure that Human Resources knows that when we bring somebody in here that we do a complete background check on them before we put them in a place of handling cash.
The court also no longer accepts cash. Citizens fighting for a forensic audit.
It's time for the officials to start listening to the citizens,
making their voices heard. In Port Arthur, Lauren Huet, KFDM 6 News.
Council expects to discuss the petition and vote on whether or not to move ahead with an audit during its next meeting.